Alright. We did that. I have this new outfit for Aizen. There is another, like, Koi Koi guy. The card game guy in the cat's quarter, so I beat him, and I got this outfit. I feel like I've seen this outfit in Tales of Hysteria as well. I don't know who it was for, but I don't know. I don't know if it belongs to like a specific character in the Tales series, but I feel like I've seen it before. I think I also fought another Code Red enemy. I forgot which one. I got a Glaciite. Provides the ability to trigger a random skill which grants the player invincibility for such time on Chaos Mode or above, but we're not doing Chaos Mode, so... Maybe I'll go ahead and get some work done on some of those, Class 4 islands, actually. Just to start off. So I'm in. Is that it? Oh wait, no, more witches. Just keep using Spell Absorber. Magulu is so fun to play as. Spell Absorber is just so good. Nice. Alright. That was fun. Alchemist, cool. Whole lot of stuff. Whole lot of stuff, because my drop rate is crazy right now. Bloodblade for Velvet, cool. Undead Quarter, okay. This one is gonna be very Magulu. Very good for Magulu. Okay, easy Magulu win. Awesome. Alright. Barrier Ring. I already did the Fiend Quarter, so Armored Quarter now. Also, I remember what the Code Red enemy I defeated off stream was. It was the big rock dude in the volcano that gave me that Glaciite. Alright. There we go. And then I still need to find the last one, because I'm pretty sure there's 10 of these. Egler's Acerite. Reduces the amount of gold required for enhancing equipment? Hell yeah. Alright, we'd love to see that. I feel like I should go back to, like, Port Zexon real quick. In case there's anything new here.
We put all our faith in you because you said you could protect us. We endured all your harsh rules and laws.
So how can you tell us you can't defeat the demons because you can't control Malachim anymore?
We don't understand why we've lost the ability to control our Malachim.
Sounds like a
Even
you
without
problem.
my Malach arts, I will fight to my dying breath to protect all of you. So please, calm down.
I'm not listening to anything the Abbey says anymore.
What are you looking at? Yeah, you there. Mean-looking guy. Get over here.
I think I'll pass.
Oh.
Hey, Muscles! Get back here! I'm not through with you!
Please stop. I understand that you're worried and upset, but now isn't the time to be fighting amongst ourselves. Please, let us all stand together. Help us fight off the madness and the demons that threaten our world. And if that's not good enough for you, you can face me instead.
Guess I'm sorry.
That
Mano a
exorcist has
mano?
some serious backbone.
Aye.
Huh.
Hey, it's you! Magilu's debauchery.
Huh?
It's menagerie.
I finally get a chance to see
Ah!
menagerie. I've been waiting forever to meet up with you again.
Meet up with us? Why?
Well, with my bad luck, I've always just missed out on seeing your splendiferous performances. So, well, I made my own menagerie. The Abbey is a mess, and people everywhere are scared. Demons abound, and, well, everyone's so gloomy. So I thought that this is exactly the time when people need something fun and happy to lift
We
their
need the
spirits.
arts.
My troop is still in training, but we're almost ready.
That's wonderful! What do you call yourselves?
I wanted something with power, impact. So behold, we are the Dark Wings.
Man.
Dark Wings. Huh.
Hey, what gives? That's a terrible reaction.
You're trying to cheer people up, right? So why dark? And dark wings only make me picture crows. Or bats, maybe.
Really?
Batman?
When I think of the Dark Wings, I think comedy. Maybe I should rethink this. Oh, I got it. We'll be the Dark Smiles.
Sounds like you've got a pretty dark sense of humor. You really want to go with such a dark-hearted name?
Okay, fine. The Dark Magic. No, the Dark Circus. No, that's no good. The darkest hour! The dark...
Maybe you could try losing the dark part.
Good point. All right then, how about this one? The Peddlers of Joy!
Aw.
We don't accept solicitations.
Fine, forget you. I've made my decision. We're Darkwing Menagerie of Comedy, and that's final.
You really went all out. Still, you've got zing, kid. Here's hoping you have many dark years to come. Magikazam!
Thanks! That makes us rivals now, but still, from one entertainer to another. Good luck.
About that Magikazam of yours? You only use that spell when you couldn't care less what happens, right?
What this world needs now is a good dose of apathy. Am I right?
But here's hoping you have many dark years to come. That's not very nice at all, is it?
Magikazam!
Ding.
I can't get my hands on nectar or a good drink anymore. But thanks to that, I've finally seen the light. I tried drinking lots of different things to help cope with my cravings. And I discovered that a nice cup of tea really does the trick.
Cuppa.
You can't give kids the heavy stuff. But tea? Kids, adults, the elderly, everyone can enjoy it.
That's a good positive point of view.
I'm thinking about using my life savings to open a tea shop filled with tea from all over the world. Rather than let ourselves get all worked up panicking over the demons, we'd be better off sitting down with a nice cup of relaxing tea.
This guy knows what's up.
If you sold some tasty pies or cookies there too.
I know, right? I need to find some baked goods that go well with tea. Maybe I can find a girlfriend while I'm at it.
Man.
Well, good luck with that.
Thanks. Speaking of which, are you single?
Poor Eleanor.
I think I'll pass.
Yeah, figured as much.
Poor Eleanor. She keeps getting guys. Guys keep passing on her, or keep trying to make passes on her. It's awful.
Good luck.
Leave her alone. Guess I might as well start getting through all my side quests then. We'll do the one in Percanix first. I feel like that's probably like the last one that will require me to. I don't think I want to do any like fights just yet, in case I'm underleveled. Like Phoenix kind of kicked my ass. I looked back at the VOD as well. Phoenix was level 120, so it's probably gonna be a while before I can deal with Phoenix.
Oh ho ho! If it weren't Eisen, I haven't seen you in forever, laddie.
I heard
Laddie.
an antique dealer was handling Wanjin's collection. I take it that's you?
His father and I go way back, so his family begged me to handle it.
You know this guy?
He is excitable, but he's got a good eye for treasure. He's the one who sold me Fujibayashi's rod.
Oh, the one we used to fish up that demon pot, right?
From the looks of it, you've already sold everything.
I had tons for sale, a huge massive collection, but the customers came rushing in and bought about everything that weren't nailed down.
And here we are, a week late and a sack of gold short.
Come now, Conjuress. Never underestimate the great Donella. I thought this might happen, so I set something special aside.
Thanks,
And
man.
it's a real hoot, too. A book written in ancient Avarost.
Why do you have that book?
For years, the Abbey's been scooping up every scrap of paper with Avarost writings. It seems they've a bone to pick with it. But mischievous lads like yourself have always liked getting your hands on such forbidden fruits, yeah?
How much is it?
It's yours, free, gratis.
Man.
Heard the rumors. If this book helps you smash the Abbey to rubble, that's enough for me.
Well, if you're sure, I'll take it.
We love and appreciate the Welsh here. Alright.
Another ancient book. We're gonna need Grimoire's help to read it.
I had a hunch this might happen,
What?
so I actually brought Grim along with me.
Let's get this over with.
Yes, teacher. If you read this part as Snira, then it means should do. But if it's a snick, then it means don't do.
The other word attached to it is pronounced cre. Which of those first two readings feels right to you? Sound it out.
Cre, Snira, Cre, Snick. Kresnik. Kresnik feels right somehow.
All right. And Kresnik translates as...
To retrieve something intact. To dig it out.
What a difficult
But
language.
if that's what it means, then...
Yes, this is quite the extraordinary book you found.
Hey, you two mind explaining what's so special in a way the rest of us can understand?
It's research about dragons and Malachim.
written long ago by someone trying to figure out how to change a dragon back into a Moloch.
They can be changed back? Does the book tell us how it can be done?
Well,
The book only contains records of failures, and the conclusion was impossible. But something interesting is written in the corner here.
Unless the intact heart of a white-horned dragon is consumed, a Moloch's blessing shall be everlasting.
Huh?
By devouring the heart of a white-horned dragon, a Moloch's blessing will be lost. Are you saying that this is a way to break the Reaper's curse?
Yeah, but
if what this book says is true,
that's Veet's girlfriend you're talking about.
And one Moloch would have to eat another Moloch's heart? That's a little gruesome even by my standards.
Unless this is how
Was that something that actually happened during the ancient Aberos
Aizen becomes a
period?
dragon
The
eventually.
book states that during the course of the research, some Malachim were discovered to have lost their blessings. But it's not conclusive.
Guess there's no way to know unless we give it a shot.
Do you intend to try?
Hi.
What are you doing here?
A nice old lady at the market told me what you guys were up to.
I guess you know the Bloodwings too, then.
Still have your jacket, though.
You know, the ladies just can't keep away from a good man like me. Young and old. They just love me.
Huh.
Not a chance.
You guys don't know how to take a joke, do you? Well, some things aren't a joking matter. You gonna try and kill her?
And what if I do?
You won't. I'll stop you.
Even if it means you have to kill me?
What is it with you and killing everything? Maybe you've been a little too receptive to the whole Reaper thing, huh?
Don't answer a question with another question.
I asked you first, Aizen.
Babies are fighting.
Sometimes, death can be the release someone desperately needs. I will kill that white-horned dragon.
Don't call her a dragon, damn it! She has a name. Theodora.
I have nothing more to say to you.
This is your final warning.
Ah, great.
Who would ever guess that devouring a dragon heart could lift the Reaper's curse?
Oh, what a glorious day it'll be when you drop the curse part and just become a Reaper at heart. It's like a bad fly. The more you try to shoo it away, the more it sticks around. Do you think Aizen will really go through with it?
Doubt.
Don't ask me.
Well, I can't exactly talk to Magilu and Rokuro about it. Tact is lost on them. You're all I've got.
Hey, Aizen?
What?
Are you really gonna kill the dragon to get rid of the curse?
Yeah, I am.
Even knowing what she means to Zavid?
I feel like he's gonna kill the dragon, but not necessarily get rid of his curse.
All the more. What do you mean?
I've said my piece. You can figure it out on your own.
Mysterious portal.
That definitely looks like an Earth Pulse entrance.
I don't sense Inominat here.
We still need to be careful. We might have ousted him from the Earth Pulses, but the 4 Empyreans are in play now.
If we want to learn anything useful, we'll need to go inside. Be ready for anything.
The cat did imply this is going to be more Ceres lore / Celical lore, so... There's also a Code Red enemy here. Where is the big guy then? Huh? It's invisible. Okay. There you go.
Come on.
Easy.
Some fight, okay?
Raises the chance of receiving level 3 random skills on the mode or above. Okay, cool. Oh. Orb.
And with that, the oath is now formed.
Ceres, take heed. I've now embedded a portion of the art formula within your corporeal form. Over the next several months, it should take hold and crystallize using the power of the oath.
The ring?
The art you'll use to control the power my body has accumulated?
That is correct. Brunhild, the sorcerer's ring. It is an art that was lost long, long ago on this continent. Reviving it requires
Yeah, we just kind of got the ring and then never really did anything about it.
So that is why you tied the oath to my life force. The formula will only be completed once I've died.
Do you have something to say?
No. I understand that this is a necessary step in order to realize armatization and bring Innominat under your control. And even though Siegfried possesses a similar power, Lord Melchior has yet to successfully locate the device. Knowing that, our research must be accelerated. That is the only reasonable way.
Then you understand. From here on, you are to focus on completing the Sorcerer's Ring.
As you say.
I trust you're not having any second thoughts about this?
She's a Moloch. Here to serve and nothing
Does she have her free will?
And today she's proved herself quite loyal.
Actually, she should. They didn't lose free will until
I am your Moloch.
Innominat came along.
A tool for you to fulfill your ideals.
So Ceres took her oath to make armatization possible.
But what a heavy price to make her pay.
And Artorias did it knowing that she was his reincarnated wife. Oh, who am I to talk? There was a time not long ago when I'd have done the same thing.
Regardless, things are now starting to come together. What happened to Ceres and to Eifried and Siegfried? It's all related. This all occurred so Artorias could armatize with Innominat and control him.
And then Velvet ended up devouring that power and making herself public enemy #1. How deliciously ironic.
No, Ceres knew what was going on, and she still...
But the Abbey has secured Siegfried's formula, and they're almost certainly using it to complete Innominat's Armatus.
Let's keep going, Velvet.
Yeah, we've come too far to turn back now. I'll see this through to the end.
It's been a full century since Midgand reunited the fractured land. In that time, we've enjoyed a blissful era of peace and prosperity. But the world has also seen its faith and moral purity slowly decay, only to be supplanted by deep, profound sin. Things have gotten so bad that nobody has even realized that the four Empyreans now slumber. I'm entirely certain that demons will only become ever more rampant, and yet I'm powerless to stop it.
Empyreans? Demons? What are you talking about?
What the hell are you on about?
I'm sorry. You shouldn't have to hear me grumble. You've already done so much for me.
It's fine, really. You've seen so much of the world. Things that I never even knew existed.
Yes. I've seen mountains spew flame, and lands covered in ice. I've crossed stormy seas, and ravines deeper than the eye can see.
That's so amazing. Weren't you ever frightened?
Of course. We are nothing in the face of nature. It takes so little for a person to lose their life out in the wilds. But in spite of the terror, those seas, the mountains, the forests, the deserts, they're absolutely breathtaking. And even in the harshest of climes, people still find a way to live there and carve out something resembling a home.
I think I understand you now.
How do you mean?
I can tell you really love this world. Not just that, but all the people who live in it, too.
World. And its people.
Well...
Do you really think so?
I'm sure of it. Just remember that you are one of those people too, you know? You really should try to take care of yourself a little more.
I can't do anything right. How could I possibly learn to like myself?
I believe in you, Arthur. I mean, my family and I are already quite fond of you just the way you are, no matter your faults.
Thank you, Celica.
That was Velvet's sister and Artorias.
That's how I remember Celica. And him, too.
I see.
Lord Artorias.
Eleanor, I know that the exorcists believe from the bottom of their hearts that their work will save everyone.
Perhaps. But that won't stop you from fighting them, will it?
No, it won't.
Isn't ignorance bliss? Should we really keep digging up the past like this?
Velvet's never been one to pick the easy road.
I don't know what this is going to lead to.
What's wrong, kiddo?
I was just thinking, the Earthen Historia is supposed to be a vast record of world history. It could show us anything. So why does it only ever focus on events related to Velvet's life?
Perhaps it's reacting to her presence. Or maybe, since this place used to be Inominat's vessel, his power is still influencing what we're seeing.
If that were true, shouldn't you be able to control the Earthen Historia, kiddo? You're supposed to be part of Inominat. Think of all the juicy secrets we could dig out of the past. Oh, I'm getting pins and needles.
I'm not so sure. Having that much access might be frightening. Some things aren't so fun to learn about.
Where's this going to lead? What is this building up to? I'm not sure. Oh?
I hear that you've finally gotten your assignment. Have they given you a name yet?
Malak number 2.
That isn't your name.
Huh?
You don't remember anything, do you? But of course you don't. You died before you were even born. But my memories, they came back. And these memories, they torment me. I can never replace them, and I can't undo them.
I don't really understand.
You don't have to. Just know that I was happier before my memories and free will reawakened. If I had one wish, I'd wish that you stay the way you are.
You're going?
I'm about to free someone who can kill the strongest Empyrean and the head exorcist. I suppose you could call it revenge. Against myself and against my past. Goodbye. Please, find it in your heart to forgive your mother when she failed to protect you.
Oh god. Okay, no. We're fine.
Wait, what? How'd we get here? This is the prison island!
Probably by an Earth Pulse warp. I'll have to send for the Von Eltia to come get us.
I guess I must have met Ceres at some point, but I don't have any memory of it happening.
We're a vegetable, it's fine.
But why would that place connect to here?
Well, I mean, this is an Earth Pulse point, isn't it?
Ceres might have willed it to be somehow.
What do you mean?
Velvet is right. I think the Earthen Historia showed us that memory because Ceres wanted us to see it. Or Velvet and Laffy said at least.
I think I understand. And I think I agree.
It may have taken us all the way out here, but at least we have something to show for it. I suppose we can't complain.
Yeah.
This was worthwhile.
All right, let's get to the harbor.
I can think and decide for myself now, but it's kind of nice. I feel alive like this. So rest easy, Mom. I'll be okay.
Ah. Color variant outfit for Velvet. Oh, very blue. I feel like I still prefer the red and black though. Alright. I only have Phoenix and Roke roasting right now, so I guess we're fighting Lancelot. Alright. Okay, where is this guy? On the roof. On the roof. Okay.
I see you've come, Shigure.
Wrong dude.
It's been a long time.
Oh, wait. Is that you, Rokuro? Leave now. You are not the one who I summoned here. I want your brother, the traitor Shigure.
Well, it kind of kill stole for you, so.
I believe Shigure's execution was assigned to me.
Ha! Oh, please. Don't make me laugh. You had your chance. You couldn't even scratch him, you wretched dog. Frankly, I don't need any Rangetsu to do my bidding any longer. Not with the power that I've attained, by devouring everyone in the entire manor. I shall administer your punishments myself, with my own hand.
You're the one who devoured the people at the manor? How could you do that?
I never knew humans were so delicious. After I make a meal of you and the rest of those damnable exorcists, this will be my kingdom, my feeding ground!
Welp, it looks like the only thing that got abducted was this guy's conscience.
Remain there, Rokuro. Your lord commands you. Wait and be thankful that your blood will stain my blade beside your brother's.
There's no reasoning with this guy.
Wait.
Rokuro?
Bella?
I refuse. If you simply wanted to eat flesh, then perhaps I wouldn't stop you. But dying to you would make a mockery of the Rangetsu name. Turn your blade on me or my brother and we won't hold back. Not even against an impotent lord.
You! How dare you speak to your master like that?
Alright. Play Rokuro for the flavor. TV2 water. Help if I wasn't stunned. There you go.
Whew, I thought we were done for.
No, no, no music? Okay. Grants 1 maximum BG to characters wearing equipment that has been enhanced. Combined total 35 or more times. Cool.
I'm sorry. I know you were hoping to negotiate an alliance.
Don't worry. I don't think he's someone we could fight alongside.
Kind of a dick.
Rokuro, you wanted to kill him from the very start, didn't you?
No. Well, maybe a little.
So you did want to.
You're a pretty scary guy when push comes to shove. Whatever happened to honoring your ancestral debt?
I don't think I'm a hypocrite. My debt was made when I was human. That has nothing to do with the demon I am now.
That's how you really look at it?
I do. I incurred my debt toward you after I became a demon, and you can count on me to repay it.
I'll take your word for it then.
But Rokuro, when the Count said he was going to kill Lord Shigure, was that really something impossible to forgive?
How do I say it? I will kill anyone who disparages a Rangetsu's skill. That's all. That's just nonsense. I'm sure I sound like the Count. I won't ask you to understand.
Of course I don't understand. But still, I don't think it's nonsense. There are just some things a person can't surrender.
Ah, shit. Alright. I just have Phoenix's thing left, but I don't think that's gonna happen anytime soon. I feel like there should be more side quest stuff. Like, I shouldn't be able to get back to Hexen Isle, I feel like. Oh, something new by Hellevese. Okay.
Did you hear? Another group of exorcists got taken out by the Whitehorn.
Again? But they sent praetors after it this time. Is it really that strong?
The exorcists managed to wound it pretty bad, but they were still wiped out.
Between this dragon and the Lord of Calamity, what's going to happen to the kingdom?
We have to keep it together. That thing's still out in the Guyberg ice field, you know. If the worst comes to pass, we need to ensure the public's safety. We'd better make sure we know the evacuation routes.
Yes, sir.
Whitehorn. They must be talking about Theodora.
What's she doing over here?
If the dragon is that badly wounded, then now's my chance. Let's head for the Guyberg ice field.
With people talking about that dragon so much, I wouldn't be surprised if we ran into Zavid.
Yeah, and if he and Aizen butt heads again, I don't think we'll be able to avoid a fight this time.
At least get to hear Zavid's sick-ass battle theme.
Important to Zavid. And he said that to kill was to save. What could he mean by that?
Check for literally anything else, just in case. Oh, something back at the tavern. Okay. Logres, alright.
I heard you guys managed to beat Shigure Rangetsu.
Word travels fast again, as usual.
That's a while back, ma'am.
The succession of the Rangetsu clan goes to the one who kills his predecessor. That means you're the successor, Rokuro. Or have you taken the name Shigure now?
You have to kill the head of the clan to succeed them?
I don't intend to step up as the new head. But how do you know about my family's customs?
We're all part of the same underworld. Word travels. A long time ago, we tried to assassinate another Shigure, but we lost 30 of our number instead.
Naturally. It'd take more than that to do a Shigure in.
In retrospect, I wonder if even 300 men would have been enough. Your Shigures are a tough bunch. Look at your brother. He was a legate.
Yeah, he was probably the strongest head the clan ever had.
That being said, did you know there's a demon out there not even he managed to cut down?
Oh?
Are you serious?
That must be some crazy demon if a legate couldn't even take it down.
Tell me about it.
What
It
is
was
a
a
dragon?
swordsman who looked like a dragon. Shigure was sent to exterminate it, but came away empty-handed. And quite recently, it was sighted at the Empyrean's throne.
Shit.
Sounds like a job only I can handle.
Wait. You're not the only one here. Only fools rush in.
Don't bother, Magilu.
Yeah, you should know better. He won't listen.
Besides, I think we're all fools here.
Point taken.
A dragon swordsman not even Shigure could kill. I'm getting excited just thinking about it.
Good luck.
Oh, great. Okay. Since it's right by Appearance Throne, I'll, get to that one later. Oh, there's actually a few things, at Appearance Throne, it looks like. Oh. Wonder if that's another Earth Pulse thingy. The center there. Something in the Sanctuary, the Assault? Okay. And the Inn in the Assault? Alright, I'm going to the Assault.
Hey, have you heard the rumors? People are saying there's a talking penguin around.
Oh?
I didn't know penguins could talk.
It's true. 3 people have already talked with it near the beach at night.
You don't say. We should totally try to capture it. It'd be a great addition to Magilu's menagerie.
Well, this is no light matter here in Isolt. Local legend has it that when the end times come, a talking penguin will declare judgment upon the sinful. Everyone who's encountered this penguin has been bedridden from the sheer shock of it.
Are you sure it's not just some demon?
It doesn't appear to be, though it does seem to be quite aggressive. It goes after people, attacking them as it yells, "I'm a medical student from Rize Maxia!"
Is that supposed to be its judgment or whatever?
I'm a fucking doctor. I'm a doctor, but...
Visit the beach at night.
This is some kind of reverse psychology trick, right?
Alright. I guess talking to you is gonna... or staying at the end is gonna continue that. Let me check what's in this sanctuary first.
Haria village getting wiped out by demon blight. Really makes you think, doesn't it? Like, if they had abandoned their faith in Nominoch and moved to Assault, they might have been saved.
I'm glad they didn't come here. They deserved it.
Wow.
It's their punishment for heresy.
How could you? No one deserves that fate.
But didn't that priestess and her daughter turn first? That's what caused it to spread. But look at us here in Isolt. Not a single case of demon blight. That's the only possible explanation. They were crazy to resist the Abbey.
This lady sucks.
Shame on you. Don't speak ill of the dead. No one wants to become a demon. I had a friend in Haria. She was a good person. Whether she believed in Aminoch or Innominat, she was a person just like us. Our islands were her home.
Perhaps I have no right to say anything here, but please, don't ever lose that kind heart of yours. That's the best way you can honor the memory of Haria's people.
I won't. I'll go there soon with an offering of flowers.
Aw. Fuck you, lady. Alright. I feel like I should say before I, do this penguin one.
Ugh, I can't sleep. I think I'm going to head down to the beach and check things out.
I'm with you. Some things just can't be avoided.
You're going to look for that talking penguin, aren't you?
What makes you say that?
Right.
We're just going on a walk.
Right. Oh, great. It's okay.
Look, Velvet! There's a penguin!
Think it might be the talking one?
It's like a pretty regular penguin.
Oh, good evening. Lovely weather, isn't it?
Huh?
It really talked!
That's not the voice I was expecting.
I eat can talk?
Huh? Wait, do you guys eat us pengyons too?
Is that Sam?
Why does it matter?
Please, answer my question. It's very important.
I'm sorry, but yes, I eat them.
And I'll happily devour most anything if I have to.
Well then, I suppose you people are just like the others who came before. I can't let you keep doing that.
Sam Riegel, why are you a penguin?
And what's a cutesy little penguin like you plan on doing about us, big bad humans?
Oh, okay. Is this the cameo character?
Ah, he changed into a human!
Jude? Alright, he's level 81. Shit, okay.
What the hell are you?
I'm sorry for deceiving you all, but I can't let you kill me.
Ah, shit. Alright, fella. I assume you're another Tails character. He's the co-lead of Cilia? Okay. Alright, dude. Get fucked.
I turned back into a penguin. No matter.
Wait, why are you so intent on fighting us when you're outnumbered?
I have to protect my fellow penguins from the likes of poachers like you.
Why is he a penguin? Is that something to do with Cilia?
We're not poachers, I swear. We just came here to see a talking penguin.
Or is it a non sequitur?
But then, why did you guys say you eat penguins?
Sorry, I guess we should have explained more clearly. This one will eat anything.
Yeah, sorry about that.
And as for me, the only penguin I ever eat is what I buy properly at the market.
Okay, so it's just a non sequitur.
But we're not those kinds of villains either.
Oh. Well, in that case, I should apologize for jumping to conclusions and picking a fight. I just ran into some penguin poachers earlier, and I'm afraid I'm a little on edge right now.
Can I pet you?
Those must be the other people who've spotted you here. They're all sick in bed just from the shock of meeting you. Small fries like them, I bet they'll think twice before they try to poach another animal.
So, what are you then? Some special representative of penguin kind?
No, I'm Jude Mathis. I'm a medical student from Riza Maxia.
A medical student from Rize Maxia?
It's in a different world from yours.
Okay.
Actually, I'm a human just like you all, but...
Multiverse exists in the Tales series.
This dimension, and when I came to, I looked like this.
So, basically, you're a human from another world, but when you came here, it made you turn into a penguin?
What an isekai plot.
The whole thing's pretty hard to believe.
It certainly is. However, when I was lost and confused, the penguins here were kind to me and took me in as their own. I wanted to repay the favor to them since they've done so much for me.
This feels ridiculous.
Protecting them from any poachers who come.
But don't you have bigger things to worry about right now? Looks to me like you're too soft-hearted.
I get that a lot.
Well, we've heard your story. But even if it is true, it doesn't sound like there's anything we can do for you.
Don't worry about me. I'll figure out how to get home on my own, one way or another.
Can eat him into the Earth Pulse.
The problem is that a friend of mine got sent to this world with me, but I haven't been able to find her. My hunch is that she's also turned into a penguin. You haven't heard of any other talking penguins, have you?
Can't say I have. Sorry.
Oh, okay.
What kind of person is this friend of yours? Maybe we'll run into her later.
Her name is Mila. She has pretty red eyes and long golden hair. She carries herself with dignity and possesses a commanding presence. What else? Oh, and one of her quirks is that whenever she sees something tasty, she drools.
That's an interesting quirk.
You mean she actually drools?
Also, she's known as the Lord of Spirits because she's accompanied by 4 summon spirits with command over the elements.
Okay.
Ooh.
Lord of Spirits. How royal sounding.
Got it. If we hear anything, we'll let you know.
It may be hard, but try to keep your spirits up, Jude.
Thank you all so much. I hope you guys get a lead on Mila.
You care about her even more than yourself.
Well, how do I put it? She's just a really special person to me, I guess.
Fair enough.
Alright. I assume she is also from Cilia. Raises the chances of receiving level 4 random skills on hard mode or above. Cool. Mini Jude. Jude at your side. For those familiar with Howell's egg theorem? I assume it's just gonna be like one of the little guys that just sit on my head.
I didn't dream that up, right?
No, that penguin was very real. Or rather, it seems to actually be a human named Jude.
He said he came from another world. No matter how much we see, life is still full of mysteries, isn't it?
He's got guts, I'll give him that. It'd be nice if we could help him somehow.
He's kind to penguins, too.
If he was
What a
telling
nice
the
guy.
truth, that would make him a castaway from another dimension. We seafarers always help out anyone who's adrift.
Personally, I'm curious about this Mila girl, the Lord of Spirits. She might have a connection to the Four Empyreans, or even Inominat himself.
Probably not.
Seems unlikely, but I suppose anything's possible. Just in case, I'll keep everything Jude the Penguin told us in mind.
She's co-lead of Zilia? I see. Okay. Any Jude? Yep, he's just up there T-posing. Oh, something over at Haria. And the N. Okay.
I moved here from Isolt. I couldn't just abandon Aminoch's temple. But the Abbey and Inominat are important to me too. It's not like I'm rebelling against them. I just think that these traditions and beliefs are part of our island's heritage. We have to honor them.
I think that's wonderful. But aren't you worried about the demons?
I asked the exorcists in Isolt for help. They said they couldn't station anyone here immediately, but they would send frequent patrols.
That's pretty tolerant, coming from the people who banned Aminoch worship in the first place.
Those who served under Lady Teresa have a strong sense of justice. They'll protect everyone, regardless of belief. No one has heard from Lady Teresa for some time now.
She's fucking dead.
Trying to carry on her ideals.
Teresa would have been... Actually, no, she wouldn't be Aminoch. I think Melchior would probably be Aminoch. I assume Oscar's probably the wind one. So she would be either the earth one or the fire one. Oh, we're studying Empyrean religions in the capital. When we heard the Aminoch fate was in danger, we came here.
Sadly, the ceremonies and rituals of the Aminoch faith were lost with its priestesses.
That was
We're
weird.
trying to recover them. A number of people moved to Isolt from the village. We're going to try to interview them and record what they know.
This place used to be an inn. Will you reopen it?
Yes, people still come here to pay their respects of deceased, and the pilgrims had
I studied
history,
and am especially interested in the history of local cuisine before Midgan took over. Since some ingredients can only be found here, I thought I could help out with the inn while practicing the traditional recipes.
What sort of dishes will you make?
Tropical moussaka, southern-style mango fried rice, papaya sukiyaki, some other stuff too.
I can't imagine what those would taste like.
Me neither. That's why I've got to use local ingredients to further my research. I don't know how long it'll take, but one day I hope to perfect these recipes and serve them at this very inn.
My dream is to preserve the traditions, rites, and foods of this village for future generations. What happened to this one guy's voice lines? Alright. Weird. We'll fight a dragon first, though. Am I fighting the dragon or am I fighting Zavid? That's definitely the dragon.
She's hurt, just like they said.
Is this really how you mean to lift your curse?
I'm not the cursed one.
I'm game.
Alright.
Let's go.
Like a whirlwind. Motherfucker.
I told you, that ain't happening on my watch.
Zafine, I love your sleep so much.
What else? I'm going to figure out a way to save you.
If that's what you want to try, then go ahead. But know that I'm not going to stop.
You know, I just don't get it. How could a guy like Ifrit be friends with someone so hell-bent on senseless killing?
Sometimes, to kill someone is to save them.
Who the hell is going to be saved by being killed? There's not one damn person in the whole world! No matter what happens, you can't give up on living. That's my creed.
Well then.
Gotta fuck this dude up.
Guess we're doing this.
What? Why does it have to come to this? You both want to save the same person.
Sometimes, you just have to fight these things out.
Yeah.
Alright. He has resistance to Earth, okay.
I ain't holding back, Aizen. Good. If you want to stop me, then fight to kill.
Fight to kill. What level is he? Like, he's level 72, it's fine. Alright. If I can deal with Jude, I can deal with him. Oh, I love this theme so much. Ah, shit. Ah, shit. Rokuro's fine. Alright. There we go. Ah, hell. Ah! Idiot.
Still a threat. Don't even try it.
Alright, Zabid.
Zavid, are you okay?
Can Siegfried even do anything about the dragon?
Yet, at least.
Thank you for saving me.
I should be thanking you. I'm just glad you're not hurt.
Me?
That's right, kid. Nothing would hurt Theodora more than to harm a child.
Theodora.
The thing is, even when a child's lost their parents, their family, even when despair fills their heart, if you hold their hand, they'll squeeze back.
I also really like this
Those
version of his
hands,
theme as
frozen
well.
cold from fear and insecurity, will start to feel warmth again. That warmth, a tiny spark deep within, can rekindle their feeling of being alive, because they possess the determination to keep on living. That's why Theodora never turned her back or gave up on a child. She was more passionate about life than anyone I've ever known.
And that's why you're protecting her.
Just how long do you plan on cleaning up after that dragon?
She's Theodora.
Once a Moloch becomes a dragon, there's no turning back.
And you think that gives you the right to kill her? You talk like you have such noble intentions, but you're not fooling anyone. You just want to lift your Reaper's curse.
I'm not the one who's cursed.
You're telling me there's some other Reaper out there?
Don't answer a question with another question.
Shut the hell up! You're all talk and no fight. You're a damn coward. That's all you are. In the future, if you try to lay even a finger on Theodora, well, there's going to be hell to pay.
Give me hell if you like, but think about one thing first. Think about what she taught you about living, and consider what it really means to be alive.
Why does it have to be like this? I get that their creeds mean a lot to them both, but isn't that all the more reason for them to try to understand each other? But instead, they resort to fighting without even listening to each other first. How can they be like this?
Yeah, I don't want them to fight either. But there's something else I can't figure out.
Is it about why Aizen's so intent on killing that dragon?
That's part of it. What I can't figure out is what he means when he says that killing can also save someone. And how he's not the one with the curse.
Maybe he feels pity for Theodora, and how she's doomed to keep on living as a dragon.
Yeah. What does it really mean to live?
This topic sure got deep fast.
Yeah.
Alright. Jackala's outfit for Aizen. I assume it's just gonna be... yeah. Well, there's still gonna be more for that, so... I feel like I have to go through the entire map again and check everything again. Yep, something over by Taliesin. What's this for?
I know you guys. I heard you put a real dent in the Exorcist's strength.
I take it you're a Bloodwing? Got any new information for us?
With all the turmoil, there's a lot of noise out there. But I've heard one rumor that stands out. So there was this skilled Exorcist Praetor at the top of his game, yeah? Apparently, he got taken down by a Penyon.
Oh.
And how'd this Penyon supposedly pull that off?
I know it sounds like I'm pulling your leg, but I'm serious. The Praetor said the Penyon attacked with arts of earth, water, fire, and wind.
The 4 elements.
That's not all. From what I hear, this Penyon sports red eyes and a golden coat. They call it Goldepin.
Alright, so where is this Goldepin?
The attack happened in the Figal ice caps.
I have to go back there? Okay.
Goldepin is said to be an ominous creature that signals the end of the world. Listen, I'm telling you this for your own good. Whatever you do, you'd better steer clear.
Why would you say that? Oh, now we have to check this out.
So it's a Penyon with red eyes, a gold coat, and control over all 4 elements? That must mean...
They're calling her Goldepin, huh?
I've seen a lot of things out there, but never anyone who's mastered all 4 elements. Excluding myself, of course.
Whatever she is, if she's taken down a Praetor, she might be willing to work with us.
Or, you know, it could be a trap.
This strengthens the case that she could be connected to the 4 Empyreans.
Either way, we should probably
Doubt.
go and find out.
I'll send word to Jude and Iseult.
Hold on. That might complicate the
How are
situation.
you also gonna... okay.
We promised we'd let him know if we heard anything. I'm just staying true to our word.
How's the Sultry gonna know which Penyon to...
doing things too.
Alright. There also should be something for... some continuation with the dragon, I feel like. Oh, something in Renede, alright.
The boss has a request for you.
Oh?
Not a message, but a request. A whitehorn dragon has been showing up in the Aldina Plains.
Alright.
The boss wants you to kill it. Since when did the Bloodwings become agents of justice? Interested in protecting the world from dragons?
Hey, we're not out to save the world. This is just to put an end to Zavid's madness.
Did Zavid do something in particular?
He's been harassing exorcists, trying to get more information on that dragon. That's got the Abbey on alert, which makes trouble for us. Our spies in the Abbey can't operate under these conditions.
And that's where we come in. Does that mean Zavid is in the Aldina Plains too?
Got it in one. Just be careful. Zavid and that dragon are even more agitated than usual.
Let's go.
Are you gonna fight Zavid again?
The time has come.
So am I, alright. Let me go ahead and just, ruin Zavid's day, I guess. Alright. Yep, she's just there. Asserting dominance.
Look! It's Zavid and the dragon!
07.
This takes me back. I remember the first time I tried to talk to you. You smacked me pretty good then, too.
Alright, dragon fucker. Sorry.
Man, that hurts. You sure don't know how to hold back, do you?
Zavid! Aizen, why?
Just watch.
But...
So, you're just waiting for me to die so you can help yourself to her heart. Is that it? Sorry, but that's not happening. I'm not dying here, and I won't let you kill her.
I'll decide what I do, Zavid.
Well,
Fine. Then I'm deciding to help Zavid, no matter what you tell me, Eisen.
well, too late.
Zavid!
This dragon wouldn't hesitate to attack a child, or the man who risks his own life to protect it. Tell me, Zavid, who is this white-horned dragon? You said that your creed was to never give up on living, no matter what may happen. If you really believe that, would you say that you're living right now? Because to me, you don't look like someone truly living.
I got now.
The hell are you saying?
I understand now. Eisen really isn't the one who's cursed. By killing Theodora, he's actually saving...
It's time to lift this curse.
Alright. Okay. Just sad, quiet music while we fight Theodora. Alright.
I'll fight too, to save Zavid and Theodora.
Watch out for the malevolence, Lofty said.
Yeah, this is probably when Isaac gets, I don't know, starts on his way to becoming a dragon. As much as I like this theme, it does make this battle feel quite underwhelming. She's melting a little bit. Ah, there we go.
Stay back.
Get away from her! If you kill her, if you kill Theodora, I'll never forgive you, Eisen!
I know.
One punches a dragon.
Eisen, how could you?
Eisen, careful. Fuck.
What? Malevolence?
Eisen!
Stay back! This is...
Wait, Zavid too?
Zavid! No! It'll get you too! But Velvet, just look at them!
Come on. There we go.
It's that fire again.
Amazing it can extinguish that much malevolence.
Well...
But the dragon...
Please! Turn back to normal!
Nope.
I can do it! With this flame!
Nope.
David!
It's over.
But...
Thank you.
Aw. Rose? But the heart.
Why didn't you break your Reaper's curse?
What? Did you want me to eat its heart?
Don't answer a question with another question.
These two.
The Reaper's curse is mine to bear alone. The danger of becoming a dragon, however, is a curse upon all Malachim.
All that malevolence. It's going to take its toll on you, too.
Yeah, I can already feel it starting. It won't be long before I wind up like her.
It's still like several thousand years, though.
Before things turn ugly.
I'm the first mate on Ifrid's ship. So, to be honest, It's probably just as well. I'd rather end up a dragon than have this curse hijack my ship and my life anymore.
Well, Edna.
But I do fear one thing. I'm afraid that when I turn into a dragon, I could end up hurting the very people I want to protect.
Theodora couldn't even recognize anyone she loved anymore. You saved her, Eisen. By killing her. Before all this, Theodora was a kind woman. She never wanted to hurt people, and she loved more deeply than anyone I've ever known.
Yeah.
Sometimes to kill someone is to save them. You have someone you're trying to protect too, don't you?
You can visit her
My little
sometime.
sister.
What's she like?
She's like an early blooming flower. Wise for her age. She's got it all together. Sometimes has to treat me like I'm the kid. She cries too easily, but deep down, she's so strong.
Sounds
I
like
love
someone
Edna.
I'd like to get to know better. Who knows? Maybe I'll even marry her.
Zavid.
Don't you worry. I won't make a move until I've killed you.
Zavid, what are you saying?
Consider it revenge for Theodora. I'll be the one who finally puts you out of your misery. But I'll only kill you once you've stopped being yourself. Only then.
You sure?
Yeah. I swear by my true name, Filk Zadea, Zavid the Oathkeeper.
Ufemu Wexu. That's my true name.
I'll remember it.
He said sharing a true name is like akin to a love confession, so.
No other way. There must be something besides turning into a dragon or getting yourself killed, right?
In the end, what matters isn't whether we get killed or not. It's whether we can take control over the direction of our own lives.
That's what it means to really be alive.
That sounds sad. And hard. But I understand. And I'm going to live life in my own way, too.
Well then, I hope we'll see each other again.
Where are you going?
Wherever the wind takes me.
Into the distance. It's effectively a blood oath. What about the... What about the homosexual implications of Mikleo and Soray? Unlocks level 4 random skills on hardware or above. Nice. Check them on the Taliesin family. We'll continue on this one then. Oh.
Oh, it's you! Thank you for everything you've done.
Has Zavid been by since last time?
Yeah, actually, he finally dropped by here the other day. Ah, it was great. We were all really happy to see him again.
What about Theodora?
She wasn't with him, but he made it sound like her problems were finally all resolved.
He said they were going to travel together. But we don't feel lonely.
Yeah, he said no matter how far apart we are, we'll always be together in our hearts, and they'll never forget us. He told us that we all share a strong bond, and it's all because...
Because that's Zavid's way, right?
Nuh-uh. It's because that's our family's way. All of us.
And it's a wonderful way to be.
Yeah, that's what I think too.
Zavid told us that because he has family here, because he has somewhere to come home to, he'll be able to travel with an easy heart.
And he left us with a huge pile of money. We told him we didn't know what to do with it all, and he just laughed. He said we could use the money to grow our family even more. If you ever see Zavid on your travels, please give him a message. Tell him you'll always have a home here.
Of course. We'll make sure to pass it on to him.
See ya!
My first thought is unfortunately how he'll probably outlive them, though.
We got orders from headquarters.
Uh-oh.
They want us to boost security for the transport unit.
Uh-oh.
But the transport's got more than enough as it is.
A few days back, a Gald convoy got raided. They lost everything, down to the last coin. Thankfully, no one was killed, but the raid was such a clean job. HQ thinks it must have been the work of a pro.
Thanks, Zavid.
Demons already have us stretched thin enough. And now we have to deal with bandits on top of that?
This guy. I'll hold off on going to Imperion's Throne until like the very last minute. And I'll probably hold off on fighting Phoenix until also the very last minute, so we'll finish. I'll continue with the stuff with Jude and Milla, or Milla even. It is glowing, okay. I also don't know this character either.
Look! Red eyes, golden coat. It's Goldapen, alright.
Can it talk? I guess not.
And she's even got that quirk.
Be careful. If what we heard is true, she can use those 4 great spirits in battle.
Huh?
See? She's drooling.
Does that mean she thinks we look tasty?
Does that mean she's a man-eating penguin?
Are we sure?
Don't fight.
Are we sure this is Milla if she can't talk?
Jude!
No matter how much Milla loves to eat, she'd never attack a person without a good reason. Huh?
Are you sure it's her?
Wait.
Yeah.
Penguin isn't Milla?
Oh. Oh.
Are you all right?
When I got your message, I ran all the way here without stopping to eat or drink.
That's enough.
Oh? Is this her?
When will you people learn to leave this penguin alone?
Oh.
Hunting for food, I could understand. But I won't allow you to take this creature's life on some flimsy notion of bad omens. If you want the penguins, you'll have to fight me first!
Okay. What's her voice? Her voice sounds familiar, but not quite. Okay, weak to wind. Be easy for this.
I'm Milla Maxwell, and I'm the protector of penguins.
These two seem very silly. They're probably not this silly in their original game. Ah, shit! We're fine somehow, alright. I will say, June's design looks pretty normal, but hers looks a little bit ridiculous. Compared to Velvet's design, even more ridiculous, honestly. She looks like a chocobo. Like if someone made like a sexy chocobo design, basically. Final Fantasy 13 did? Oh god, did they? I hate that. There we go.
You're strong. You know your way around a sword.
As do you. I can see that Jude wasn't exaggerating when he called you the Lord of Spirits.
Jude? Do you know him? I've been looking all over for him.
He's right there.
Hi.
Oh, Jude! Thank goodness. I'm so glad you're safe.
Milla, you can tell it's me?
Of course I can.
Who's Mila's
You're a
voice
lot
actress?
smaller on the outside, but you're still you on the inside.
Thanks, Milla. That being said, I haven't exactly had an easy time in this form.
Yes, I can see how it might have given you some trouble.
English voice actress, Santok.
Leia and Elise would probably be worried sick, and Alvin would tease you mercilessly.
I think there's a way I can change back. When I fought these guys before, I was somehow able to do it.
Are you sure?
You fought them? So they really are a bunch of no-good penguin abusers.
We're not, I swear. It's all a misunderstanding.
It's okay, Mila. They're the
I
ones who
see,
told me where
okay.
to find you, and they're not Penguin abusers.
Oh, all right then. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to go jumping to the wrong conclusions about you.
Everyone, thank you so much for reaching out to me.
No need to thank us. We just did the same as anybody would.
I'm glad you found your friend.
However, both of you are still stuck here.
It's fine. The two of us will figure something out. We'll get Jude back to his normal self and find our way home to Riza Maxia.
Yeah.
Just looks a little bit weird. Like her model looks really low contrast.
Do you want to come along too?
You know this Penguin?
Red.
Yeah, for some reason I've taken quite a liking to him. Something about him just feels familiar.
I suppose so.
Huh. Waddle, waddle, waddle.
They're
Got
gone.
any grapes?
Is it really okay to let them leave?
What do you say, Eisen? Do you think Mila is connected to the Empyreans?
So why is
No.
Jude a penguin
Her
mermaid?
art's
Good
felt
question.
fundamentally different from the ones we Malakim use.
Agreed. I think I might actually believe they came from another world.
In that case, we can let them be. Since she took down that exorcist, I don't think we need to worry about her joining forces with the Abbey.
Yeah, but couldn't she still join our side?
I wonder. I feel like she might be a bit out of our league.
She might be a super boss.
I think you two have more in common than you'd care to admit.
Oh?
We should leave them be. Besides, if they came with us, Eleanor might try to eat Jude.
I would not.
Alright. Guard Master Smith Acerite reaches the maximum level to which equipment may be enhanced to 10. And Mini Mila. Cool. There's still gotta be more with them, I think. These two?
Another hunting team sent to Hexen Isle was wiped out. Maybe we
Oh?
really are in over our heads.
Quit your whining. If we don't take out that dragon, we'll never get into the Calyx. We're operating under the direct order of Lord Artorius himself.
But how can we hope to complete our mission without Lord Shigure and the other legates?
There's a dragon on Hexen Isle?
Perhaps the one that was caught in the Calyx got loose?
I don't think so. It sounds like the one we fought some time ago.
Oh?
It has to be Silva.
Rein it in, kiddo. That dragon is bad news. I rather like not being a smear on the ground or a slowly dissolving mass inside a dragon's digestive tract. We'd best leave it be.
What? Do you feel obligated to help him?
This is
Not
Buddy.
exactly. Even when we were together, we never talked. I mean, we didn't have any feelings or free thought. We were just there. If you'd taken him with you instead of me, I'd probably have turned into a dragon by now myself. He's beyond saving, but at the very least, I want him to be at peace.
So you had a dragon skeleton in this hysteria.
I'll stick around to clean up what's left.
I'll go too.
Me too.
I'm in. Everyone deserves closure.
Oh, to be young and fearless. You do realize if we lose, there won't even be any dental records left to identify us by?
All thanks with the dragon in Hexen Isle. I guess I can go back there now. Let me check just in case there's nothing else around real quick. Just very quickly. Something back in your soul. That's probably more of the stuff with Jude and Mila. They keep dental records here. I guess they were they talking about dentists earlier? No, they were talking about how looking at your teeth is intimate or something.
I take it you're a Bloodwing. Do you have something for me?
Yeah, I've got something I think you'll like. I heard a treasure chest washed up on the rocks of Manan. And get this, nobody can open it.
A treasure chest that won't open?
If it won't open, why doesn't anyone just smash it apart?
The Abbey's throne, who knows how many praetors at it. And not only can they not open it, they can't even budge it.
Ooh, now you're talking my language.
It might be treasure from the far continent.
Or something to do with Jude and Mila.
Do you know something about it, Eisen?
Hush.
I don't see why I should care about it. Thanks anyway.
What was that about, Eisen?
You know something about that treasure chest, don't you?
I think it probably drifted here from the far continent.
Wow! Really?
What makes you say that?
It sounds just like something I saw when I was there.
Oh, do go on. I'm all ears.
Let's go give it a look. If we really can't get it to open, I'll cut right through it.
That won't be necessary. I know how to open it. In fact, Eifried was the one who figured it out.
Now I get it.
Oh.
Is that where he found...
Yeah. That's where he found Siegfried.
If that's true, I'd hate to let the Abbey or the Bloodwings get their hands on whatever's inside. Off to Manon we go.
Oh no, I had to come in from a specific angle. Alright.
Treasure chest from the far continent?
Right then.
Better not fucking be a mimic.
Opening it.
I'd still be happy to cut it open, you know.
Don't. You'll probably end up cutting what's inside.
There's a password. It means wealth in the language of the far continent. Von Eltia.
Oh?
It opened!
What? That's all it took? Talk about anticlimactic. I didn't know the ship's name came from the far continent.
Yeah. An engineer who helped design the ship was familiar with technology from there. He probably supplied the name. And by that bizarre twist of fate, Siegfried came into Eifried's hands.
So what's inside? Anything interesting?
It's a book.
Ugh, that's so lame. You're killing me here.
It's really old, but it's written in a language I can read. It's titled Research Notes on Siegfried and Its Special Abilities.
Wait, so it's like a manual for using Siegfried?
Yeah. Some of it's missing, but I'm pretty sure.
Another twist of fate!
Fee, keep going. Let's hear more.
Believed to be a relic from the Avarost period, Siegfried utilizes an embedded formula to enable its wielder to manipulate mana. The commonly held belief is that Siegfried can alter, and thereby amplify, the mana of its host. But this is only its most basic capability, which is utilized to initiate and control its true functions.
Its true functions? Does that mean it can do more?
It looks that way. Our analysis suggests that Siegfried was originally created as a specialized anti-dragon weapon.
Oh?
Oh my, the plot thickens.
To that end, Siegfried can fire volitional bullets that bestow certain special effects upon its targets. These bullets, made from crystallized mana, can cause disabilities depending on the intent with which they have been imbued. Known bullet varieties include one that can sever power links, and one capable of temporarily blocking out the influence of malevolence.
Bullets that block malevolence, huh?
Does it say where these bullets are?
No. Sorry, the rest is too worn to read.
That's all right.
We can't be sure if it's true or not, but it sounds plausible at least.
Eisen, how about we go looking for those bullets?
Give them to Zavid, he'll need them in the future.
I have no need for them.
But if you have them, you could...
I have other things I need to worry about. And anyway, Siegfried belongs to Zavid now. Laphicet, next time you see him, I want you to tell him what you read.
Are you sure?
Please. I have a feeling he'll track those bullets down, even if he has to cross the whole world looking for them.
All right, I'll tell him. I promise.
Lo, is this another twist of fate in the making? But how, oh how will it turn out?
Can't you be serious just once in your life?
I think she's just saying Eisen's doing the right thing, in her own weird way. And it's true that nobody knows what the future holds.
That's for sure. And I like it that way.
Do you really mean that?
I do. It would be pretty boring to know everything that's coming, don't you think?
Yeah, it'd be pretty boring to play as Hysteria first. I guess we'll go over to Hexen Isle then. Time to die. Big dragon. Oh god. Oh god.
Looks like he's recovered all right.
Oh, come on! Give us a break already! I bet even Inominat couldn't stop this thing!
Then this'll be the perfect warm-up.
Am I just imagining things? Or does he look like he's even stronger?
It isn't your imagination. It looks like he's absorbing the malevolence from all around the Calyx.
There's still time to run if you want to. This dragon is no joke.
I'm sorry, Silva. I used you so I could escape. But this time, I won't run away.
Alright. I had to drink water. Menacing music.
You're going down, Silva!
No tricks! Just a straight up battle!
Fuck. Fuck. It doesn't matter how many times I die at this point. There we go.
I just remembered something.
Easy setup for Tales of
One
Hysteria.
time, when Lady Teresa was punishing me, Silva stood right by my side, just like this. He didn't say a word, but his presence was a comfort.
I see.
Sorry, Silva.
Huh?
And Velvet, back at Helives. Thanks for taking me with you and getting me out of there.
That was basically kidnapping, really.
Maybe, but I want to thank you all the same.
You don't have to, Fee. Really. You've come a long way. That's because you put in the effort, not me.
The sensation. Is the Calyx still functional?
It will be for a good while.
Well, seems we're done here.
I wouldn't be so sure about that if I were you.
What do you mean?
The Calyx is a series of ancient ruins unearthed and brought back to life by Melchior. But now that he's kicked the bucket, Artorias might be the only one who can actually control the place. Oh, you know, you can never be too sure of what the future holds, right? That's all I meant.
Alright. Big levels. Cool. Collaborate where Falafi set. Alright. Green! Guess I can head on over to, Imperium's Throne and get some of the side stuff there.
I can feel him. You know me not somewhere in the sky.
In the sky? Wait, look!
You can see it? Oh, hey.
You're the ones who
Oh.
liberated us from Inominat's domain, right? I want to thank you for all that you've done.
You really don't have to do that. I was just acting in my own interests. If any Malachims still get in my way, I won't hesitate to devour them.
Hey, hold up! Most of us are under the influence of Inominat's power and have been robbed of our free will.
The majority of Malachim are too afraid of malevolence to even go near humans. Before Inominat's interference, we were a peaceful people.
That doesn't matter to me.
We get what you're saying, but if we go easy on anybody, then we'll be the ones who get killed. If you truly want to protect your friends, you'll have to stop us by force.
Wouldn't you agree that having free will means choosing the path you believe in?
I suppose you're right. And that's why we too will work toward the future we desire.
In order to achieve a perfect fusion of human and Malak power, the Abbey gave Armati a physical form. Specifically, they're vessels embedded with a formula that can manipulate mana. They call these objects divine artifacts.
Is that what that bow is?
Yep.
Yes, this is one of the divine artifacts. We've decided we want to pass on the knowledge behind the divine artifacts and armatization to future generations.
Why would you want to do that? Armatization is dangerous.
We want to enable humans and Malachim to coexist.
What?
In its current form, armatization is a one-sided process, allowing a human to exploit a Malak's power. But imagine if humans and Malachim could armatize with mutual awareness and consent.
It could provide just the edge our people need to battle the great forces who seek to harm our world.
Like the Lord of Calamity, you mean? Well, do what you want.
It's another potential for the future.
Yes.
But I have one warning for you. The divine artifact intended for Inominat is already complete. You know what that means, don't you?
Artorias himself will use the divine artifact to armatize with the Nominat.
For the good of the future, we'll pray for your success in battle, Lord of Calamity.
Alright. Are you sure that's Miklia's bow? Alright. Cool. And then there's a guy I need to fight.
We will need to be extremely wary.
Alright. We twin. Which means it's Eisen time.
So this is the demon Shigure couldn't beat. The Rangetsu style?
What technique?
It all makes sense now.
It's all coming together. I guess. There we go. What's this gonna be?
I won't lose here. Not to anyone but Shigure.
Wait, she's a woman?
Madame?
It's okay. My brother died by my hand.
I see. Well done, Rokuro.
Did she just say...
Yeah. You see, this dragon swordsman was a previous Shigure. And my mother.
I see. So, the previous Shigure was a woman.
You knowingly killed your own mother? Why?
That's just how it goes in my clan. My mother slew my grandfather to take the name Shigure, and my brother did the same to her. It's an endless cycle.
But she should be dead. How did she become a demon?
No, this was a Moloch.
Oh.
One that was halfway to becoming a dragon by the looks of it.
So what then? She was reincarnated as a Moloch? But she still got to keep all her human memories somehow. It all seems a little too convenient, doesn't it?
Maybe her feelings were just that strong. Or perhaps...
Does it really matter? She fought like a real member of the Rangetsu clan would. And that sword belonged to my mother.
Do you think Tabitha knew about this?
If she did, she sure played us for damn fools. We're going to need to have a chat with her.
Oh, are we gonna do it? Alright. Grants +1 maximum souls to characters wearing equipment that has been enhanced a combined total of 40 or more times. Cool. What if Tabitha is the real super boss of the game? Level 150 Tabitha.
So your fateful encounter was a success.
It was.
You knew who the dragon swordsman really was, didn't you?
Did you use us for your personal revenge?
No. That loss we suffered those 20-odd years ago was entirely on us bloodwings. Hell, that Shigure was so good she managed to fight our people off while holding her newborn with one hand.
Newborn? Would that have been Rokuro?
He has like six. He's a sixth child.
Weren't ones for being sentimental. I was so surprised. I asked her why she did it. She had blood all over her face, but she looked at me with this very soft smile and said, "This precious child has the potential to cut me down and go on to be the strongest swordsman. It's my duty
Okay.
to protect him."
I see. The name will be passed down no longer. But at least that wish I could fulfill. I owe you one, Tabitha.
And I you. That's one long-standing worry that I can now let go.
Are you sure you're okay with this, Rokuro?
The Shigure, my mother, was a strict person. When I was a kid, she was always scolding me for something. But for the very first time in my life, she actually praised me. That felt really good to hear.
Rokuro.
And I also learned why Shigure hadn't been able to carry out his mission. It's not that he couldn't kill her, he just chose not to. To take the life of one's own parent, that is an experience you don't need to have more than once.
Even as an exorcist and a demon.
Yeah. At least that's what I think.
Aw. Oh. Rokurou or Rangetsu initiative. Info of conquering matters of the sword. Also color variant for Rokurou. Very gray.
Huh. Okay. Well, it's nice that we've tracked down Inominat, but now what's the plan?
I don't think even Griffin could get us up there. And my Guardian takes one passenger only.
I don't think we need to worry about that.
Huh?
Oh, fun.
Well, looky there. A teleportation art. Looks like we're expected.
Tried to leave the door open for us.
They need me and
Oh, yeah.
Laphicet, which means they want to settle this once and for all too.
Sounds good to me. Bring it on.
Laphicet's gonna punch a
Is
bitch.
what reckless idiots say before plunging into the unknown. Be more cautious.
Sorry.
Wow. That is the first time I've ever heard Magilou say something sensible.
A bad omen. Let's be careful and take a good look around first.
Belittling a faithful ally right before the final showdown? Do you not cry? If I prick you, do you not bleed?
Just talk to everyone first, okay?
At long last, we're ready to take on the Shepherd's Armadas. I can't wait!
Are you ever afraid of anything?
Of course. I used to be scared of losing a fight. I think that's why I could never win against Shigure.
Does anything scare you now?
Now all I fear is running away from a fight I might not win. And I was able to make that change traveling with you.
Really? I don't remember doing anything special.
It's something I came to realize over time. But still, thanks, Velvet.
I don't really know what you're talking about. And I don't need your thanks. If anything, you should be cursing me. If we lose this final battle and we all die, you'll get no apology from me.
I need an apology as much as you need my thanks. Death comes for everyone. What's important is that I choose how I live in the meantime. That's how I am.
Yeah, that's how you've always been.
Damn right. And that's how I'll always be.
It.
It's almost time, isn't it?
If you keep being so nervous, you'll make mistakes at the worst possible time.
You can't just tell me not to be nervous before our biggest battle. How else am I supposed to feel?
You're always so serious.
I can't help it. That's just how I am.
Yeah, you never change.
I have so changed. I was once the Abbey's loyal exorcist, and now I'm about to take on the Shepherd himself. And an Empyrean.
That isn't what I meant.
I know. I just needed to say my piece. After all, I'm an awfully serious woman.
We're lucky to have you, Eleanor.
I'm not sure it's right for the Lord of Calamity to be showing gratitude to an exorcist.
Hey, what good is being the Lord of Calamity if I can't speak my mind?
Alright. Magilou.
If you want to run, now's the time.
Are you kidding? I've never felt so alive!
You know, when we first met, I never would have expected you to stick around this long.
Nor would I. It's a funny old world, isn't it? Not one time in 100 do things turn out how you think they will. We push on through the trials and tribulations of each and every day. We suffer through hardships and failure. We lose the ones we love. And then we die.
Do you think we were born into this world to suffer?
What I do know is that if success was guaranteed, we'd never get anything done. Uncertainty is what spurs us onward. Forward we move, if only by one step at a time, towards somewhere different than here. Through sadness and anger and joy alike. Life is all about that journey.
Are you feeling okay, Magilou? You're actually giving me sound advice for once.
Life's not all horribleness. We shouldn't be so quick to lay down and die.
Aizen, how are you holding up?
I'm fine. Why the sudden interest?
Aren't you feeling any effects from all the malevolence?
What? Is that what has you worried?
It's a valid concern.
I can't let it bother me. I've got more important reasons to stick around.
You've resigned yourself to becoming a dragon one day, haven't you?
Yeah. I've long since come to terms with my fate. Whether it comes 100 years from now, or mere moments.
You might even turn during our fight with the Shepherd.
It might.
And if that happens...
Fight on our side, please.
Velvet. I know there's nothing you guys can't handle.
Right. And we will get it done. I promise you.
Then you have nothing to worry about. Go in swinging, and the rest will sort itself out.
I'm glad we were able to join forces with you and Ifrit's pirates.
You and I are just two ships who happen to share the same course.
Ships that sail in the night.
The wind for carrying the Reaper into our path.
Alright.
Hey, Fee. There's something I need to talk to you about.
Yes? You can tell me anything.
It's about your... Why does your hair always stick out like that?
What?
Are you properly drying your hair after you take a bath? You'll catch a cold if you don't.
I am. I swear. It just always comes out like this.
He's just a victim of anime tropes.
I mean, it's kind of cute, so I guess it's not a problem.
I don't really want to be called cute.
Then you look handsome with it. I think it suits you.
That's a little better, I think.
I'm happy to please.
I never know what to say around Velvet.
Alright. Having these meaningful moments and then lecturing Laffy said about his hair.